Hello and welcome back to another video. I am Angst, but you can call me Katie. Today for Taboo Tuesday, we're talking about the coddling of miniature snowflakes. New Mexico recently outlawed something called school lunch shaming. So what exactly is school lunch shaming? When I heard it, I thought it was when students send pictures of their lunches to Gordon Ramsay and he'd react over Twitter. To my disappointment, I was quite mistaken. School lunch shaming is the act of having students stamped on the arm with "I need lunch money," having them clean tables in front of peers to pay off a debt, and some schools even dispose of the lunch that the students couldn't pay for. New Mexico's governor signed the Hunger-Free Students' Bill of Rights, which directs schools to work with the parents to pay their debts or sign up for federal meal assistance, and puts an end to practices, allegedly, meant to embarrass children. It applies to public, private, and religious schools that receive federal subsidies for students' breakfasts and lunches. First off, no religious school should be receiving federal funding, so I suppose somebody found a little loophole there. But back on the topic at hand. As an adult, if you cannot pay for, or you do not pay for, a meal, then you could be arrested, humiliated by staff members of the establishment, or have to work off your tab, possibly even some combination of the three. Welcome to the reality of being a grown-up. Why are we not teaching this lesson to children? If that student forgets to pay, then it's on them. If it's on the parents, then that family should have packed a sack lunch or been better prepared with the check or cash that this kid was gonna need. I wasn't rich growing up. My parents had to scrape together for things all the time. In a single-income household, my mother had this shit down to a science. How to make a decent sandwich, put something fruit-based and a granola bar in my lunch, and send me off every day in elementary school till I began packing my own lunch, and she did it for a really affordable and reasonable cost. These kids and teens need to take on responsibility. Am I saying toss them an apron and have them work at Starbucks? No, but do teach them how the world functions and how to prepare for taking care of themselves. In my local school district, if you have an unpaid debt to the school, whether that be textbooks, library books, or lunch, you will not graduate from the school that you are currently attending. You will not move up a grade. You have to pay it, and there is no easy way out. Do I agree with this? Absolutely. They also warn families 3 times per year formally in the mail, and lunch staff handling the money tell these kids when they're getting low or they overdraw their account. They also only allow 1 or 2 lunch overdraw payments, which is equivalent to about $3 each time, from what I last heard. However, my district, in every school, has an alternate program where lunch is 10 to 25 cents. It recently went up, and I don't keep track of this shit because I don't have a child. On top of that, this same very poor district, has bagged lunches that you can take if you are unable to pay at all. It consists of like a ham and cheese sandwich, a piece of fruit or a fruit cup, and a small carton of milk. No, it's not the best lunch, and no, it's not a hot lunch, but it's food, and if you're poor, it's there. As you can see, there are many, many options for schools, districts, students, and families to take. Do not blame the school cafeteria for the actions being taken. They're being paid for a service and deserve the payment just like any other official establishment. So, with that, knock off the snowflake coddling. Some of these students and families are playing the system. Others of them need to get a smack of reality so that they can understand these handouts do not exist once they graduate. That's gonna be it for this video. Like, comment, and share as you please, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye!